If it's what I want to do.
Hello, what a bandana, nice to meet you. Got some questions I'm wondering, can you answer like?
What's up YouTube, Dan here, welcome to the first episode of my new career series with Atletico Madrid. So a couple of days ago, I left a straw poll and you guys voted for this career mode. So first of all, I'd like to say a massive thank you for anyone who voted for the new career mode series. So this is the new team. It's going to be Atletico Madrid and I can't wait to get into this series. It is going to be insane. So the goal of this series is to beat obviously Real Madrid and Barcelona to win the league, like what Atletico Madrid are actually doing in real life. So let's see what we can do in this first season. Hopefully I will win the Champions League as well in the future. So this is actually going to be a special transfer window episode, and we're also hopefully going to go and buy some more players as well, because I know a problem I do have is I buy too many players, but I only want to buy maybe one or two players. I'm not going to sell any players either, because I want to give every player in the team a good chance. So basically, here is my budget allocation. You see I've actually got 33.149 million. And you can also see I've actually got 109,000 as my wage budget. And basically the question of the day is, who should I buy? Basically leave a comment in the comment section below. And also if you're watching the video, remember to smash the like button if you do want to see more of this career, because I can't wait for this series. It is going to be insane. So basically the first thing I always do is I actually want to show you the squad, and I'm actually using the 4-2-3-1 formation, and it's absolutely insane, this team. I can't wait to use this team. It's going to be incredible. So here's the squad. So first of all in goal we do actually have Courtois, and he's actually only 21 years old and he's absolutely incredible, and obviously Belgium as well. And yeah, look at his stats, they're just absolutely incredible. So he is a player I will use, hopefully maybe buy him at the end of the season, because I know the Czech is a great goalie for Chelsea, so I might be able to buy him at the end of the season. So he's my first player. And moving on to the back four, we do actually have Juan Fran, quite pacey, but he's actually I think 27 or 28 years old. He is 28 years old, so maybe I might have to maybe replace him in the future, and maybe season number 2, because I want to use him for this first season, and I know he'll drop kind of stats in his first season, so I want to buy a new right back next season. So for new centre backs, we've got Godin and Miranda. Again, probably one more defender won't go too good, but I want to use these two for the first season, maybe go and buy a new centre back in this transfer window. So Felipe Luis, again 27 years old, maybe one or two more good seasons before he starts losing stats, and I want maybe go for Luke Shaw, but for now I'll go for Luis. He's got a bit of pace and he's actually quite good in attack as well. So for our DMs, we do actually have Gabby. First of all, quite slow but still very experienced and a great player, so I will be using him. 29 years old, he plays a centre midfielder and a CDM as well. He has got medium attacking work rate and medium defensive work rate, so he's actually a decent player, and I think he's got decent tackling as well. Let me have a look quickly, because I don't know too much about this team to be honest. So he's actually got 79 stand tackling and 71 slide tackling, so a decent player, but again I'll probably have to replace him in season number 2. So Mario Suarez as well, and yeah, he's got that big afro, but he's actually 26 years old, from Spain as well, centre midfield and a CDM, and pretty similar to Gabby, but I think he's got better tackling stats. So let me have a look. So he's actually got 81 stand tackling, and I think he's got 75 slide tackling, so he looks to be a decent player, and I will definitely use him. He's only 26 years old, and look at that pace is just absolutely insane. But obviously look at that pace, he's so slow, so again I might go for kind of like a more slow, more agile, or more quick agile player for my CDM position. So on the right we do actually have Turan, and on the left we do actually have Koke. Koke is an absolutely insane player in this game, and has got an absolutely insane potential as well. Turan, again a great player, but again in this transfer window I want to go for more like a pacey right winger or left winger, just to change up a little bit, because I know that Turan and Koke are not the paciest of players in terms of FIFA, so I will go for a pacey winger during this transfer window. So we've got Diego as our cam, obviously just moved from I think it's Wolfsburg in the January transfer window, so he is going to be insane to use behind obviously our big striker Diego Costa. Diego Costa, he is going to be insane. I can't wait to use him again, as I haven't actually used him on next gen, so I did actually use him during my Real Madrid career mode, but I can't wait to use him in this Atletico Madrid career mode series. So I won't be selling him, that's the absolute definite. I won't be selling him in this first transfer window. So 24 years old, he's obviously Spanish now, he's actually moved from Brazil to Spain, and he can play as a striker, centre forward, and he's got high attacking work rate, high defensive, and obviously that 4-star weak foot and 3-star skill move. So that's the first team. What do you guys think of it? Is there any ways I can actually strengthen it? And you're going to see who I buy in this transfer window. So for the subs, we actually have this backup goalie. I won't be using him probably in this season. We've got Alderweireld here. He's actually a decent centre back, so I will be using him hopefully this season. We've got Thiago. He's obviously very experienced. He's actually Portuguese CDM and a centre midfielder as well, so very experienced. He could be good for the big games. We've got Garcia as well. Not really that pacey, but still a decent player to use. I will probably use him in the centre mid position, to be honest. So now we do actually have Souza as well, and he's 28 years old, again 76 rated. I probably won't use him too much in this career, but still he's got some decent stats, so I might well find myself using him during this career mode. So we've got David Villa. If it's not working with Diego Costa, I've obviously got a great backup striker. David Villa is going to be insane. I could probably swap to maybe a 4-2-2 formation, and that's what I might do during this career mode, because I want to use Costa and Villa in the same team, or Villa in the same team. So it looks like a really strong bench. I'm really enjoying using this team. And finally we've got Adrian as well, obviously a very pacey striker. So on the bench we've got players, or the reserve, sorry. We've got Rodriguez in Stuart, I do believe. I think he's a former Liverpool player, and yeah, he's a left back for Liverpool back in the day. And we've got Manquillo here. We've got some decent players here, but again we've got some young players. I want to kind of develop young players during this career mode. So that is basically the team. What do you guys think of it? As I said, is there any way I can strengthen it? What players would you buy to improve this team? But I'm actually going to go over to the shortlist and show you some of the players I'm actually interested in buying. Right guys, so here is my shortlist for the first transfer window. So we've got a lot of players here, but as I said, I don't want to go for too many players in this first transfer window. So first of all, as maybe like a backup centre back, is going to be Fabian Schär. He's obviously a player I've used a lot, and he's just like a really good backup centre back, and has obviously got great potential as well. I think something like 86, which is absolutely incredible. So I'll probably go ahead and actually buy this player, to be honest. I think whatever you guys say in the comments, I will probably go and buy this player, and he'll be a great backup centre back. But if you guys have any other ideas of what centre backs to buy, leave them in the comment section below. So this is what I was talking about. Maybe I might go for like a right midfielder with a bit of pace to come off the bench, and I might go for Shaqiri because he's got a lot of pace, and look at those stats as well. You can see he's got a lot of ticks, and next to acceleration, sprint speed, agility and balance. That's when you know he is going to be pacey. So he can actually play as a right midfielder, left midfielder, and as a cam. Only 21 years old as well, so he's very young, and he's got a great future ahead of him. So he's actually got 4-star weak foot and 4-star scummers as well, so he is going to be an absolutely insane player one day. So our next player is going to be Pjanic. So I was actually looking through SoFifa.com, and he looks to be a great player. So he's actually got a potential of something like 88, which is absolutely incredible. So it looks almost like a realistic transfer as well, because I know that Atletico Madrid like to have players are not well known. So Pjanic could be a great player to fit into that centre mid next to probably either Gabi or obviously Mario Suarez. So we've got this guy. I'm not even going to bother pronouncing his name, but I've heard he's actually rumoured to be going to Atletico Madrid. So he's 19 years old, plays for Hamburg as well. You can see he's actually 19, plays left mid, a cam, a centre forward and a centre midfielder, and he's actually got medium attacking work rate and medium defensive work rate, 5-star weak foot and 4-star scummers as well. So he looks to be a great player for the future. So our next player is going to be Angel Correa. So I know a lot of you guys will think you're just copying MJH, but basically he's actually rumoured to be going to Atletico Madrid in the next transfer window. So I'll probably go for him as well, and he'll be a great backup player as well. So I've used him a couple of times, and every time I've really enjoyed using him, as he's got a lot of pace and some great stats as well. You also see he can play as a striker and a cam. He's got high attack and work rate and low defensive work rate. He's actually got 4-star weak foot and 4-star scummers. He's only 18 years old as well, and he's got an absolutely incredible potential. So our next player is going to be Eriksen. So I was thinking he's not really that realistic, but a player I would love to see at Atletico Madrid one day. So probably won't go for him in this transfer window, as he's just moved from Ajax. As you can see there, he's just recently moved for 27 million, which is absolutely bollocks. I think he went for something like 12 million, which is so cheap. So I don't know where they got that figure from. So he has got some absolutely insane stats. See there, look at his physical attributes. He is actually going to be an insane player in the future. Obviously, already he's an absolutely insane player, so what am I saying? But he's actually got left midfield and cam positions. He's got high attack and work rate and medium defensive, 5-star weak foot again, and 4-star scummers as well. But a player I love to watch, and yeah, so he's been great for Tottenham this season. Only one of the good players that Tottenham actually bought in the summer transfer window. So next player is going to be another Spurs player. It's going to be Eric Lamela. A lot of you guys probably forgot about him, but he could be a great player for this team. Obviously, like Shaqiri, a bit of pace, something different to the team. And again, I might go for him because he's actually been rumoured to go to Atletico Madrid, and he plays a cam, a right winger, 21 years old, 3-star weak foot and 3-star scrummers, which is a bit of a downer, but still a great player, left-footed, and medium attacking, and medium defensive work rate. So again, he could be a great player to maybe bring off the bench, and also got great potential as well of 86. So that's the next player, and moving on to our strikers. So first of all, Fernando Torres. Do I go for Fernando Torres? That's a question. And yes, I might go for him in season number 2, as basically he might be going back to Atletico Madrid, because Atletico Madrid fans really do respect him. So I might go for Fernando Torres. Could that be a possibility? Because he's still a great player in this game, in my opinion. But he's 29 years old. It's not really good for the future, but still 29 years old, and he'll start losing stats in this first season. So the next player is going to be Adrian Ramos. He's actually, I think, second top scorer in the Bundesliga, so he could be a great player. But 27 years old, I thought he was a lot younger than that, to be honest. So still could be a great player, but could be like a good backup striker for this season. But for me, I'm not going to go for him in this first season, because he's actually been rumoured with Atletico Madrid. But for me, I'm not going to go for him in this season number 1. So the next player is going to be El Shaarawy again. It's not really been rumoured, but still, he could be a great player for this team. Obviously, a left winger, again with a bit of pace as well. So he could be a great player, but the thing is, he's not really that realistic. So I know a lot of you guys will think he's not realistic, but he's a great player. And I've never used him on FIFA 14 Career either. So he could be an interesting player to use, and only 20 years old. And he's got that 4-star skill moves and the 4-star weak foot. And obviously, high attacking work rate and high defensive work rate as well. So I think that's going to be all the players. So we're actually going to move on, actually going to make some offers. And the first player I'm actually going to go for is going to be Fabian Schär, just because he could be a great backup centre-back. So I'm actually going to go for probably about 5 million, just to see what they want for him. And he's only on 20,000 a week as well, so he's so cheap and an absolutely insane player. I'm also going to go for Korea as well, as he could be a great player for this team and a great backup player as well. So I think I'm going to go for something like 1 million, see if they do accept that. And if they want more, I'll just go and simply offer him more, because I've got so much money and I've still got 30 million to spend. So is there any more players I want to go for? I think for now, that's all I'm going to go for. Remember, you guys can leave comments in the comment section below, and let's move on to our first bit of news. Transfer offer unacceptable here for Schär. So I did actually offer 5 million for him. They do actually want 6.5 million. So I'm actually happy to pay that. He is going to be insane in this career mode. So he's going to be a great backup centre back, and let's see if we can get him into the team. Right guys, so I'm going to go ahead and actually offer for Pjanic, just because I've never used him before. It could be interesting to use, and a lot of you guys probably think it's actually quite realistic, so I'm going to go and make an offer for him. So the problem is, he is worth 29.5 million. So is there any players I could possibly maybe do a swap for? So let's have a look through some of these players. So probably maybe they want a centre midfielder to swap him around. So I've got a lot of players here I'm not going to use. This guy called Souza could go for him. Thiago could go for Thiago. I think that could be a good player to actually swap. Got Garcia here. I probably won't use him as well, but we'll just have a quick look through some of these players. So it's the only other players I want to actually sell. So I don't think there's anyone in the first team. I'm really happy with the players in my first 11. So I'm going to go for Thiago first. If that doesn't actually work out, I will go for Garcia. So let's offer 4 million. Obviously the value of Thiago. Plus let's start off with about maybe 15 million, and let's see if they do accept that. So we've actually got ourselves another transfer offer for Koke this time. So it comes from Fulham. Would you ever see that? Fulham going for Koke? That's absolutely incredible. So I'm not going to go ahead and actually accept that. And I'm actually going to go ahead and actually reject all offers and disallow future offers. So they actually offer 10.5 million. And I'll probably only let him go for probably about 30 million at this stage, because he's actually going to be insane. So let's go ahead and submit the offer. He is going absolutely nowhere. And also we do actually have this transfer offer unacceptable. I think for Shaqiri, no, for Pjanic. So what do they want? Let's see what they do actually want. So we're not interested in the player, you include in the deal, and the cash sum amount on its own is not enough. So we're going to go ahead and actually offer Garcia and see if they do accept that. So we're going to have to find, I think it's Garcia, yeah, there he is. So Raul Garcia is going to be a decent player, but still, I would love to get Pjanic into the team. So they do actually want some more money, so I'm actually going to bump it up to about 19 million plus Garcia. That probably adds up to about maybe 25 million, so I think that's a pretty decent offer. Transfer offer accepted here for Fabian Schär. So they actually missed this out when I was reading through the news. So he wants, I think, 40,000 a week with 4 years on his contract. So he's going to be an absolutely incredible player, and I can't wait to get into this team. So I'm not going to make him a crucial first team player, but I don't want to make him like a squad rotation player, because that's what he's going to be, but I don't think he'll be happy with that. So for now I'm probably going to go for do not specify, as in this first season I probably won't use him too much. So hopefully we have ourselves our first signing of the new transfer window. Yes, our first signing of the transfer window comes from Fabian Schär. So he is going to be now an Atletico Madrid player. And what do you guys think of that? He is going to be insane, and only for 6.5 million as well. So transfer offer for Coca. I think that's going to be all the news for now. So we're going to go and put him on the bench because I know he's not good enough for the first team yet. But hopefully by season 2 he'll be good enough. So we're actually going to take out Thiago. And we're going to bring on, where is he? Probably at the bottom. There he is, Fabian Schär. He is going to be insane. So let's have a quick look at his stats quickly. He's actually got 75 acceleration, 79 sprint speed. So a very pacey centre back. And he's got good strength as well. So he's going to be perfect for this team. And yes, I can't wait to use him. And hopefully I will actually use him in this team in this first season. So that's our first signing. Hopefully it'll be good as well. And that is our first signing of the transfer window. Oh my god, they've actually gone ahead and accepted the offer here for Pjanic, because when I actually offered it, I was thinking they're not going to accept that, but they have actually accepted it. So 90 million plus Raul Garcia. That is absolutely great news. So he actually wants 90,000 a week and 4 years as well. So I'm actually going to make him a crucial first team player as well, and he's valued at 29.5 million. That is an absolute bargain. So let's go ahead and actually submit the offer. I do believe I've actually got some transfer offers for some of our players. So we do actually have one for Adrian here, and yeah, so they actually come from Marseille, and he's a player I want to use in this first season, so I'm going to go ahead and actually reject all offers. So have we got any more transfer offers here? I think for Godin. So again, they've actually come back and actually offered 14.5 million. But again, I'm going to reject all offers and disallow future offers. But hopefully we will have ourselves Pjanic by the first game of the season. So guys, Pjanic has actually joined the team now, contract I've accepted, and let's go and put him into the team. This is going to be insane, and he's actually going to be an incredible player as well. So I think for now I'm actually going to take out Mario Suarez, as he's only 78 rated. So there he is, Mario Pjanic. He is going to be insane, so let's put him up to the bottom. And yes, so let's have a look at his stats once more. So he's actually 83 rated, and look at those stats. It's so balanced. He's going to be incredible for this team. So again, 90 vision. That shows how good he is at passing and that kind of thing. And next to Gabby, that is going to be an incredible pair. So look at those. Look how many greens are there as well. He is going to be incredible. Didn't even realise this player. And yes, I've heard he's actually been linked with Atletico Madrid. So I thought I'd go for him. He is going to be insane. So look at those stats. Look at those stats. And I can't wait to use him. And you can see again, 23 years old, medium attacking work rate, medium defensive, and obviously from Bosnia as well. So he's insane. And let's move on to our next bit of transfer offers here. Right guys, so this is interesting. So a transfer offer here for Diego Costa. So it comes from Arsenal as well. So 24 million. And yeah, so basically this is a message I have for Arsenal. You're not getting him, so reject all offers. Right guys, so I'm actually going to go and have a final look for a winger, but I'm actually going to have another transfer offer for Shaqiri, and we're going to see if we can get him into this team. So let's approach FC Bayern to buy, and we're going to see if we can get him for quite cheap as well. So he'll be great for this team and something different. So we're actually going to offer this guy called Souza, and he's a player 28 years old, a player I'm not going to use, so we'd love to get rid of him. So I'm going to go for probably about I'm going to use most of my budget on this player. And yeah, so how much I got? I've got about 7 million left in the bank. So I'll basically go and spend the 7 million, and we'll see if we can get him into the team. So guys, that is going to be the end of the first episode of my new FIFA 14 career with Atletico Madrid. So if you guys have enjoyed this first episode, remember to smash the like button. If we can go maybe 200 likes, that'd be absolutely incredible. So if you're watching the video, smash the like button for more of this series. So I've really enjoyed making this first episode. This is going to be an absolutely insane career, probably my favourite so far, and I can't wait to use this team. See, we've actually made a successful transfer for Pjanic as well. So hope you guys have enjoyed this first episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you for episode number 2.